this little hotel we stayed at. We always stay at this hotel. It's affordable. It's right next to the beach. It has breakfast. It has bikes. It's just like super convenient. And we had dinner in the first night. We got there just in the evening. Like, we literally drove right after work this day, headed to Jupiter. And Jupiter is one of my favorite places. Seriously, like, it's just so amazing. It's so beachy. So we had the best time. So I wanted to vlog and show you guys a little bit what we did, because it is summertime and we've got some trips planned. So I know you guys love the vlogs, and I love looking back on my vlogs as well. It's like a little diary. So good night. That was the first night, and then this is the first official day. We always wake up for the sunrise in Jupiter because the sun rises on the east and it sets on the west. So we watch the sunset all the time, but we never really get to watch the sunrise. So we do have to wake up early. This morning it was a little bit cloudy, but we always just want to see it because there's nothing like starting your day on the beach. Like, it's truly so peaceful. There are people out there, like, people are working out, people are running, walking, like, there are people out there. But we did one time, not this trip, but we did see a baby sea turtle hatching from the shell and making its way to the water. So there's sharks, like, we always see some type of like sea life in the morning too. People are fishing, people are just like starting their day. So I just really like the slow mornings of the beach sunrise. Like, it's just so beautiful. But today it was definitely like a little bit rainy over there. You can see the clouds. They always say red in the morning, a sailor's warning, red at night, sailor's delight. It was actually a beautiful rest of the day. It was a cloudy morning. We didn't get to see the actual sunrise. So we were like, damn, we should have just slept in. Like, we're so tired. Pretty much this entire trip we woke up super, super early, which is fine. But like, obviously on vacation, you just want to rest. But it's actually funny. I think this morning we got up at like 6. We watched the sunrise, and then we got a quick bite. We got a donut, which I'll show you here in a second. And then I actually took a little nap on that first day just because I was so tired. But here you can always find like crabs or little so there was a crab, or you could find turtles like during nesting season. So it is really cool to see, like, be on the lookout for little creatures like that. But the water is super blue, but these clouds are gonna just pass. But it's crazy to me, like, how still blue, like, it looks like really cool color blue, and that was just a rock. But you can see the pier as well, so you have to let me know, have you ever been to Florida? Have you ever been to Jupiter, Florida? It is really, really beautiful. The waves sometimes are really rocky and rough, so, but look at how pretty that blue water is. And you can already tell the waves are starting to crash into the shore and getting a little bit rough. We did not swim this morning, and we were actually only gonna wake up for this sunrise, but then we were like, no, we need to see another one because this one wasn't great. But it's still really fun to just like go to the beach, and when it's so close by, you know, like, we normally just walk or bike, but we were driving to go get breakfast, and there's also just like so much parking. Like, it's so amazing. There's like a bunch of spots. There's so much parking. It's free. They have showers. They don't have any bathrooms, but I love how the beach road is just beach. Like, there's no hotels, there's no condos, there's no houses. And I think in Florida you'll see a lot of different areas like development on the actual beach. There's the Bright Line, which is the new train. But it's just like, I don't want there to be a bunch of hotels like on the beach, you know. So then we went to the Jupiter Donut Factory. They have the best donuts, like, for real. They make them every day until they run out, and you have to get there super early. So literally after I ate this donut, I literally fell asleep like for another 2 hours. But I'm so glad I did, because like, it's vacation. Like, I just wanted to rest too, and like, I work every day. Like, I just wanted to chill. But this was our little hotel view. I love this hotel. Like, much. I love Florida, so I think this was just like an old clip that I forgot to put in there, but it's just really pretty. You see a lot of boaters. It's just one of my favorite places just because of like the convenience, and the beach is just right there and you can just like swim anywhere. So after I woke up from my nap, I got ready. It was probably like 10 a.m. I actually got the suit at Walmart. Isn't that so cute? And I cut my finger, of course, like I always do. Must have been on like a rock or like my razor or something. I also cut my toe as well. But that's pretty common, especially with like swimming, and like I don't know, I just felt so itchy this whole trip, like mosquito bites, and like I think I got bit by a crab, and like it's just like a sunscreen and salt and sea and sun and sand, and it's just like I felt so dirty at the end of it. But it's okay. Then we were heading to go to this little like bridge, and then the lighthouse is so iconic. But we were going to find this like bridge that is really famous that you walk down and like people jump off it, but obviously we're not doing that. But it's like this little inlet area where boaters pass by, and then you just literally like swim and snorkel, and this is where you can find lots of sea life, fish and starfish and stuff like that. But there are a lot of rocks, so people do get hurt. I honestly need to invest in some like water shoes. But this is called Cato's Bridge. So right here we took some pictures and snorkeled a little bit, and we saw a crab, but the water is so clear, so it's really fun because you can just like be on the lookout for things. And like this was, I believe, like a weekday. I think it was Thursday, so it was like a good amount of people actually. Like it's summertime, kids are out of school, but it was just cool because we were all snorkeling. But like if a boat passes by, the waves, it can be kind of dangerous, and then the rocks and everything. So I really like this suit though because it was like super cutesy, and I love getting suits from like Walmart. So I did do some underwater filming in this vlog, so keep watching. But I have this little underwater case, so I wanted to take you guys along with me while I snorkel through the water. I love snorkeling, like I love swimming underwater. It's just so pretty. Like look at those rays of sun peeking through the water. It's a little bit cloudy, a little bit dusty. What was that? Like, oh my gosh. Oh, and there's me, a mermaid, literally. So we got some footage of me swimming. Oh, and then you go right back down. But yeah, it's definitely really fun to just be swimming in the water. And I hope this is good. I hope you guys are enjoying this so far, but there's lots more vlog to watch, so stay with me. Leave me a mermaid emoji, leave me a like and comment, and make sure you're subscribed. Look at all those fish. Oh my goodness, look at all those fish swimming, and there's the rocks. You gotta be really careful. And then some seaweed and so many fish. Oh my gosh, wow, this is like my first time watching this back as well. Oh, and there's my butt. Okay, don't look at that. There's a big fish right there, aka my ass. Anyway, but yeah, oh my gosh, I didn't know how much of this footage that I have. Like, what is that? Like, I swear a crab bit me here. Like, I swear. Okay, well then I am just swimming and swimming. Oh, there's my butt again. Oh my gosh. She must have not known she was recording this. Okay, anyway, there's my ass again. Okay, sorry, you can skip over that if that was too much for you, but lots of fish. We got some seaweed right there, and now we are heading to this other park, which is super cute. I love all the palm trees, and there's multiple areas to swim, and there was definitely like a summer camp going on because there was a bunch of little kids in these red shirts, so we kind of wanted to stay away from the kiddos. But I just love this park. We had perfect weather. The trees are so pretty. You can see the lighthouse over there, and grills, and lots of park benches, places to swim and have a little picnic, and you can see the boaters going in. So I really do love this park. There's just lots and lots of parks and places to go here, which is just so nice. And again, like the parking's free, so it's nice to just like hop around from place to place and not have to feel like you have stay in one spot because you paid to park there all day, you know. So it's very accessible, and I like this little bridge as well. This little walkway across that gets you to the other side. As you can see, there's lots of kids there, but I just wanted to show you, look how pretty, look how pretty. This is like one of those walking videos where you like pretend you're walking here. I actually do that on the treadmill a lot. When I'm on the treadmill, I will watch a video and it's like I'm walking in like Italy or something. So sometimes I watch ASMR while I'm at the gym as well. But yeah, this was such a beautiful day, and I wanted to show you. This was us after we swam a little bit. We're all dirty now, but look how pretty, and just the water is so clear. Like, it's so cool. And it was chilly, not chilly, but it felt really refreshing after being in the sun. So it was really cool to see how clear the water is. It makes snorkeling and swimming just that much better when you can like see what's down there, because you never know, like if it's not a sunny day, sometimes the water isn't clear blue, it's like kind of murky. So this water was so pretty, and just again more rocks and everything, and because there's lots of people swimming, like there isn't like gonna be anything dangerous or even a lot of fish in the water, just because there are lots of swimmers. But I'm just on the lookout. I'm looking for like a starfish or just something, but stay tuned because I did find like 3 things, so keep watching till the end to see what I found. But just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. And there is the lighthouse, which I love. I've actually been up on the lighthouse before. I walked up it. There was lots and lots and lots of stairs, but the view was really cool. And there's me, guys. I look so goofy in that snorkel, but it's just so fun. I'm over there like doing a crab walk, trying to find things and looking at the rocks, but you really got to be careful where you step because you don't want to get hurt. So yeah, I should probably get some water shoes, but the rocks have like the best things because there's like creatures. Look at how pretty that is though. Oh my goodness, like the way the sun rays, and then you can see like the waves and the sand. Like my favorite movie is the Little Mermaid and Aquamarine, and just anything like mermaid. So there's a mermaid. She's so cute. That's me. But yeah, I just love it so much. So we're just soaking up the sun, enjoying our little vacay. This was just a quick, we went Wednesday evening to Sunday, and then we went to Dune Dogs, which is just like a classic, like hot dogs, hamburgers, milkshakes. So after swimming, we did that, and then actually just really quick, I took a picture in this dress, but then I changed into a different bathing suit because I thought this dress was cute, but it's a little inappropriate. Like I don't have anywhere to wear it to, so I just didn't wear it. So then I changed into this little number, which was so cute. It has the matching like thing. So we went back to the hotel, changed, and then we had decided to go to the pool because we were in the sun all day. We were in the salt water, so we were like, let's go to the pool to kind of just like chill and lay out and just have a nice time. And then we saw a little bunny, so many creatures here, like seriously. I see bunnies all the time, but I saw a lot of bunnies on this trip as well. They are literally everywhere. There's so many bunnies. But I love how many palm trees are at this hotel, and the pool is just average. Like it's a nice pool, it's nothing fancy. Honestly, my apartment pool is nicer than this, but a pool is a pool, and sometimes a pool is just nice to get in after you've been at the beach all day. If you know, you know. This pool is actually kind of warm though, so it wasn't as refreshing, but it's kind of nice to just like not be in the sand and just like chill. But I really did like this suit. It was super cute. These sunnies are super cute. And then we had this little floaty, and there she goes jumping in. So it was actually her birthday on this trip, so you'll see in a little bit. We celebrated her birthday, and do a lot, like we're go go go, but then I also want to relax too. So it's a mix of all that. It's a mix of wanting to do nothing but also wanting to do a bunch of stuff. And you know, you're on vacay, you want to see a bunch of stuff, but you also want to relax. So we were just getting dinner. Look at how cute these shoes are, and my toenails. Don't look at my toes, but my little polish. And we took my car as well. That way we had the Bronco and we could take the top off. But then we were just chilling. We hung out with her family a little bit. We ate dinner, and then we just had a little bit of family time. She is a twin, so she has a twin sister, which is so fun. And then we got back to the hotel, and then these are my jammies. We were getting to bed because we were so tired, and then we also wanted to do the sunrise, so I said goodnight. And then this is the next morning already. We are going to be driving to the sunrise again because we just did not feel like walking, because we wanted to go a little bit further down to the pier. So then this was probably at like 5:50 in the morning, because sometimes the colors are better before the sun rises. So look at how pretty this already was getting. So I was like, I'm so glad that we woke up, because even though we are exhausted, we wanted to get up, watch the sunrise, and really utilize every day that we had in order to make the most of this trip. Look how pretty. I love the palm trees. There is the moon, autumn moon, autumn moon. There is the sunrise, but this is just the beginning colors. Look, I'm so tired. I was like, bro, like, I want to get up, but when I first get up, I'm like, why did I wake up? But it was really, really pretty. I'm so glad we did, because, you know, sleep when you're dead, right? But no, I was very, very tired at the end of this trip, because just like work and life, but we did so much, like waking up and then like staying up. I feel like I go to bed at like 11, but waking up at like 6, like I don't know, and like doing a bunch of stuff. But this day I think we were just like gonna go to the beach again, so like I knew we were just gonna be lounging and stuff. But look how pretty. There's lots of mangroves as well, and we also see lots of doggies at the beach, and it's just always really cool to see like who's out, who's taking a walk. Like lots and lots and lots of people bike and walk and are very active here, which is nice, because it's like, wow, these people get up early, they start their day at the beach, and it's just really like, it's such a nice way to start your day, like getting outside, forcing yourself, even though you don't want to get out of bed. It's just so cool to start your day like reconnecting with nature and like being grateful and feeling like, I don't know, just like it just is an undescribable feeling. And I wish I could do it more, because I live close to the beach, but not close enough that I'm gonna get there at 6 a.m. like before work. Like I can't, that's just unrealistic. But if I lived closer, oh my gosh, like I would love to do this. But then it's like, you know, we all have our routines and our work schedules, and like, I don't know, just being more spontaneous. Like that's why I just love vacation too, because then you could just do stuff that you want to do, and you could just do it without having to go and do other stuff. So just enjoying those colors. They're just getting better and better and brighter, and orange and pink and yellow and blue, and the water is so calm. I just noticed like it's so crazy. One day it'll be super rocky and hard and you can't even get in and it's too rough, and then the next morning it'll be so still, and there's me like, oh my god, I'm tired and I'm itchy. But look at how still the water is before the sun rises. The water is super calm and still, and it doesn't, you know, there's not lots of waves, and it's just, I would have swam this morning, but girl, I was too tired. So it was really cool to see that. And then we're always looking for shells, looking for crabs, looking for sea turtles, because that was just unreal, because there is a marine center that takes care of sea turtles. So it is cool to see, like, they really do care about the nature here. And look at now, the waves are starting to pick up a little bit, but look at how pretty when the waves hit the shore. And the sand is unlike any other sand. It's like a thick, grainy, dark sand. And on the other coast, we have a very fine white sand, and it's very light. white sand beach, but here it's more of like a rock, grainy, dark sand, and it actually gets really hot during the day, but the white sand doesn't, and the sand really clings to your skin, but the other sand kind of just brushes right off your skin. So every Florida beach is different, the water is different, the waves are different, the sand is different. So you haven't visited them all. Even I have not been to all the beaches in Florida, and I love the beach. But look at as the sun is rising, we've got some pink clouds, we've got the waves picking up a little bit, we've got some doggies going for a little walk, which I love when the doggies are just off leash and just taking their morning stroll. So many of them. So the pier is also very, very nice. And look at just how pretty this is. So gorgeous. And there's a little doggy running, and this is just so pretty, like with the pier. And I feel like hurricanes don't really affect this area. Of course, like it does storm, but the hurricanes on the other coast have definitely damaged our beaches and our piers. So it's sad, to see that. But over here is very, very beautiful. The mangroves also are there to protect the land. When there's mangroves along the shore, like there is here, it helps lessen the wind and the rain, and it protects the land. So when you remove the mangroves and you build and you develop, you're ruining like the protection of the nature, and then you're putting a building up that's gonna get destroyed, and then it will litter, and then you'll have to rebuild, and it just causes so much destruction. So it's really unfortunate when there's waterfront properties, especially in hurricane areas, because they're gonna just like flood and fall. And like there's been some really bad hurricanes near me, and I know we're entering that season, and I'm just really scared for the hurricane season this year, because we often have to evacuate and prep, and it's just really scary and real. And it even hits like Georgia, North Carolina, and Louisiana, and like all those other states, but definitely Florida, of course. Okay, enough of the hurricane and sad talk. Look at this doggy. Look at this gorgeous doggy running. I love that some of the owners will just like throw frisbees and throw balls, and the dogs will just go get them and run back, and it's like they're so good. Like you are just so obedient that you're gonna go back to your owner. Like honestly, I don't trust Oreo. I don't know if I would trust Oreo to do that. Like I don't know if he'd come back, or he might just like keep running. I don't know. I have taken him to the dog beach, but I wouldn't just like not watch him. Like I would literally like be next to him the whole time, because God forbid, like no. So now I'm gonna let you guys listen to some natural audio of the wave sounds. Skip over if you don't like it, but enjoy. cappuccino is actually really good. I really just have like a couple sips because I can't take the caffeine, but I do like a good decaf or, you know, a sip here and then. But this umbrella is super cute, super cute, super cute, super cute. I love the pink frill, it's so cute. So then we went back to the hotel and we decided to rent some bikes because this hotel does have free breakfast and free bikes. So that's one of my favorite things because it's like included. Not a lot of people use it, and then you can bike along A1A, which is like the beach road. So it's really fun to take pictures and just like bike down because you're so active. You're hiking, or not hiking, you're biking. Whoops, biking and walking. You know, we could take a walk, but biking is just so fun because it gives you a little breeze, it gives you some exercise, and you know, it was just a nice bike ride because it's like right along the beach. We can stop next to the beach and like just like enjoy it. So I love riding the bike. So here is just me taking a video on the bike, but you gotta be careful because doing this one-handed is hard. And then I have my water bottle right there, but there's a bike lane, lots of bikes along the road, but we did stop on the pier for some water. We were like literally sweating. It was so freaking hot, and at this time it was probably 8 a.m. Like, it was so hot. We only probably did this for like 30 minutes because we were dripping in sweat. I actually think I went back to the room and I took a shower, and I did not take a nap this morning, but we got changed and then we were heading to go to the beach, I believe, to the inlet. So I thought this was a cute little cover up. I packed way too much. I literally like threw so much in my suitcase, and I said, okay, like, let's go. And then I just almost packed too much. But then we were headed to this Loggerhead Marine Center. So this is like a little wildlife for sea turtles. There's a hospital, and then they actually help rehabilitate sea turtles that they rescue. So this is not like a zoo or like an aquarium. This is only a marine like wildlife like care center. So they do like actually treat the animals here, but it's also like a museum a little bit, so you can see different things about turtles, and I think it's so cool because there's so many turtles here. And there's just like lots of, what's it called, like when they hatch, like little nests, sea turtle nests. So this is what it would look like under the sand, and then they crack, and it's crazy that they have to climb all the way up from the bottom, and not a lot of them survive because like it's very difficult, and then like they have to do a huge journey. That's why there's so many eggs. Like, it's rare, but I still can't believe that one year I saw one. It's crazy. Like, it's literally like a miracle. But some of these guys, depending on like the one, like I don't know what they're called, but the different species, I guess, they can get really, really big. So they only had like 3, I think, because obviously that's good. The least amount of turtles they have, the better. So there was only like 3, and that means that they rescued them, and that's probably because they were like ran over by a boat, or they were found with like a fishing wire in them. Really, really unfortunate. It's all human like caused, unfortunately, but then humans are able to help them as well. So they have a little description, a name, and then they do release. So once they treat them and they are better and they are able to rejoin the nature, they will be released. I mean, if they aren't ready to rejoin, then they might not ever, because like it would just obviously not be good for them if they can't survive on their own. But there's like a little guide that will talk to you about them, but it's really cute when you see them in there. Like, you see that little guy, he is swimming around in this little, like, what's it called, like a pod, I guess. But they're so cute in there, and then you can see them a little bit. Trying to see if he'll come up here. Where are you? There he is. So it's a sea turtle. Is so cute. Like, they are just so freaking cute. So he's just swimming, minding his business, hopefully getting better so he can rejoin the nature and swim in the ocean. But like, life is hard for them. Like, it is really tough. So if they're injured, it's really hard to live on your own. So then they have some fish and some little sharks up here as well. So I don't know, they just like have random stuff here, but they also have a really cutesy gift shop. So whenever we come, we really just like stop by super quick just to like look at the gift shop and look at the turtles and see, like, because it's cool. Sometimes they have big ones, sometimes they have babies. And we were just looking through the gift shop because look at all these stuffed animals and just like little turtle themed stuff. So cute. And what else do they have? A lot of kid stuff and like hats and magnets and clothes and like branded stuff, like very touristy items. But I do love getting a magnet from different places because it's just fun. But I thought this was so cool. This literally had like a little ASL sign, and there were stickers that had ASL signs. Like, for example, that was like a sea turtle sign. And then there was like the I love you and the surfing sign. I'd never seen anything like that. And then there was some sea glass, which is so pretty. So then we actually got another coffee. There's my beautiful car, my babies, my two babies. But already the freckles are popping. We got coffee. We were heading to the beach now after this morning of biking, the sea turtles, the sunrise. Very, very busy. We picked up their birthday cake, which I thought was super cute. It was definitely more pink than I wanted, but it's okay. I thought the bows were super cute, and it was like a chocolate cake, and it was heart-shaped, so whatever. So then we took the top off of my Bronco baby because we were heading to the beach to go swim and snorkel. I believe now it was probably about noon. So we had breakfast, and then, you know, we were just moseying our way over. We had to check out of the hotel at 11, so we just kind of had like a morning, you know. So there's me driving my car, literally obsessed with my car. I love it so much. Like, it's just literally amazing. Some of this footage I haven't seen for a while or ever, so this is my first time seeing it, but I look pretty badass driving it. But yeah, I love my car so much. So my partner tries to film for me, which I think is so sweet. Like, I'm like, this is basically your channel. However, she doesn't ever want to be in the videos that much, and some of her recording skills are questionable, but like also she kind of did slay. Like, I'm like, can you just film me? Like, because, you know, I want to be in it too. Like, of course I want to be in the video, but like, it's hard for me to film too. So I thought this was cute. This is us like driving over the bridge and just having a good time, having a little convertible with the Bronco. This was the bridge that we were at on the first day, so that's kind of cool. But look at how blue, look at that blue water, and there's the lighthouse. And we are heading to the beach, and we are gonna have a great day. I hope that you are having a great day and a great night, and I hope that this is relaxing you and helping you fall asleep or just distracting you, and I hope that you're enjoying the vlog so far. My favorite videos are always vlogs with voiceovers, so I have lots and lots and lots of videos and ideas for you guys. So we are at this little inlet area. We we blew this floaty up. Look how big it is. Happy Pride Month. Oh my gosh. Well, it's not Pride Month anymore, but I basically got it like for Pride Month, but it's just so big. Like, it's literally such a huge rainbow. It's a 2-person floaty, so that's also why I got it, because it can fit, like, you each sit on each end. There's 2 cup holders. And look at that dog. Oh my goodness. I also have a paddleboard, but I did not bring it because it's like we brought so much stuff, and I only have a 2-door car. Like, we could not fit that much. Like, it was packed to the brim. So another day in the sun, another day of sun, and floaties, and then just like the little inlet, because it's not as rough as the ocean, but it still gives you that ocean vibe, and you still get to snorkel, and it's so clear. And guys, I want to tell you, I didn't find 1, I didn't find 2, but I found 3 starfish on this trip, so please stay tuned. It is amazing. Like, just wait. Oh my gosh. Ew, not the Cybertruck, but anyway, look at my baby. I eventually do want to take the whole back off, but like, it's just so much work, so I did not do that this time around. But I just was showing you, and we took some pictures with my car, but man, it was very, very hot. It really was hot. because it was too hot to just be standing around outside. So this was kind of like a cute little area with some driftwood and some trees and lots of people paddleboarding, jet skiing, boating, swimming, snorkeling, enjoying the sun, laying out. So it was really cool. I love snorkeling in like this shallow clear water. Today was such a beautiful day, honestly. We lucked out with the weather every single day. I had a little corn dog. Like, oh my gosh, I was actually obsessed with the corn dog. But oh my goodness, it was just so sunny, so beautiful. We laid out, but then we swam a lot, obviously to beat the heat. But I was so happy that we had the floaty. And then, guys, look at this starfish. Like, not one, not two, but 3 starfish. It looked fake. Like, it literally was just laying there. And I was like, it looked like somebody just like placed it there because of how bright and big and orange. And just look at that. Like, that is unfreaking real. So I wanted to get some underwater footage, and then I did pick it up, but we did leave it in the water because I didn't want to mess with it too much. But they're just everywhere. They're literally everywhere. They're so vibrant. They're very big. They're bright orange, and they're so pretty. So I think after that we were like, okay, let's deflate that. Let's get ready. Let's shower. Let's go to dinner. I forget which day this was. Oh, I think we were heading to go stay with our family now. So for the first 2 days, we did stay at a hotel, but then we were gonna stay with our family because we didn't want to get the hotel the whole time. But then we also didn't want to stay with them for too long, and they had work and stuff. So we were making it like our own little vacay. But then we were celebrating their birthday every day. So this was super cutie, and their house is very, very coastal, very cute. I love it. It's decorated very nicely. But yeah, we didn't want to mess with them during their work week and stuff because we took off work. But then we just spent some time outside, and they have this little swing in the tree. So it's really fun whenever we're out there. It was kind of like a nice little sunset, but again, the sunset isn't the thing here, it's the sunrises. So we did swing a little bit. It was fun just to go swinging in the tree. This guy literally put this in the tree. So it was cool. We always swing on it, which is just really fun. But they are literally twins. They are twin sisters, and it was their birthday, so they always enjoy hanging out with each other because they don't live next to each other. They have a really close bond, but we do call her a lot. We just don't live close to her. So it is sad. Sometimes I'm like, I wish we lived closer to family. And then we actually just ended the night watching some Harry Potter, literally just because. And then we called it a night, and then we got into bed because we were so tired, and we just knew we were going to be doing a bunch of stuff. So then the next day we were getting ready to go boating. So this is my little boating outfit. I was doing a little black and white theme. It's funny because I feel like I either do a super crazy colorful theme, or I do black and white. And look at how cute this tank top is with the shells over the boobs. Oh my gosh, so cute. But again, yeah, I either do something crazy that's colorful and crazy, but then today I just did black and white. Okay, I already said that. Anyway, we were actually trailing the boat because this guy owns the boat, but it was kind of rainy, so we were like, oh no, it's raining. But then by the time that we got there, it was good weather. It was a little cloudy, but then the rest of the day was fine. So he got the boat in the water, and it's nice to just have someone do it for you. It's really nice to just get on the boat and not have to do any of the work. So that was fun, and I just love boating. Boating is my favorite thing. And then look, I got us matching shirts, so she's also wearing the shell shirt, and I am too. But it was really, really fun. Boating is one of my favorite things to do. For real, it's just the way that it feels with the wind in your hair and going past. I always boated growing up, so it's also very just nostalgic for me. It reminds me of my parents. It reminds me of my childhood, and there's nothing like it. It's also nice to not it's very expensive, and normally I just know somebody with a boat or I rent a boat. I don't own my own boat, but one day I do wish to, because it's just truly magical. But yeah, guys, it's very luxurious, expensive. But here's some doggies. We parked the boat at like a sandbar so we could swim and eat and like venture under the bridge again and just kind of like, you know, see the water. But I kind of wanted to boat some more, but it's like when you're invited on someone's boat, obviously like you don't really have a say. But and it's not my family, like it's like, you know what I mean, it wasn't like my dad. So I would have enjoyed probably going a little bit more for like a boat ride instead of just swimming, but it was still very fun. And this day was actually my partner's birthday, so I was like, it's their birthday, like we are going to just enjoy and just relax. And we did have dinner planned, so we also were a little bit on a time schedule. But yeah, boating, and then we were like, let's go look for some more starfish, because obviously, and then that's where we found 2 more, so total we found 3. And what's crazy is like they are very pointy and they have those like, what's the word, spikes, but they aren't like sharp and they aren't spiky, like they aren't harmful and you can pick them up and everything. But it was really cool to look at them and just see how bright and orange, because like you would think they would almost camouflage a little bit more because, you know, to protect themselves, but they are like really vibrant unless they just hide. I don't know everything about starfish, but it was really cool to actually like look for stuff. Like when you swim in a pool, there's nothing to look for, you know what I mean? But when you swim in the ocean, you can look for shells, you can look for starfish, you can look for creatures. Like I was like, what is that? But it was just us. I was like, what was that? But yeah, we were just looking for some starfish. And there is a bridge. There was a bunch of boaters this day. There's always boaters out. We had little floaties and we were just relaxing and swimming, playing mermaids, enjoying the water. So we jumped off the boat, so that was fun, and it was just really great time, really fun. So we just spent this day boating, which is like, again, one of my favorite things to do. So we knew this was the plan. We were just gonna go to the beach, we were gonna go boating, we're gonna do all this fun stuff. So the boat is definitely like our favorite day for sure. I just, you know, want to be out there for as long as possible, because like I love boating, but I only do it probably like 2 to 3 times a year, maybe more if I'm lucky. But that's why I think I love it so much too, is because it's like rare that like I really just enjoy it and appreciate it. So then I think this was the last one we found, but guys, look at that. Like it was just so crazy, so bright and just amazing. So the starfish was the highlight of the trip, because I've never found something like that ever. Like I know it was here, but we've never found it. So to literally find 3 of them, it was just unreal. And they were so big, like, oh my gosh. I normally find like sand dollars and shells, but never starfish. And look at all those fish. They're just running around. Oh my god, there's so many, and they're so tiny too. But look at how glistening the water is. How glistening. And then you could see, oh, there's another starfish. Oh my gosh, like that is so freaking cool. Like, oh my goodness, rewatching this back, I'm just like, wow, this is amazing. So I'm enjoying doing this voiceover, even though it's a lot to do an hour-long voiceover. Like, oh my gosh. But give this video a like, and I hope that you enjoy my longer videos as well, because it does take a lot of effort, you know. I vlog during the whole entire trip, and then I come home and I organize the videos and the pictures, and I probably had like 300 videos, because, you know, I clip them together, I mute them, and then I do the voiceover. But it is really fun, because then I can, like, it's a diary, and, you know, you guys enjoy it. But yeah, let me know what else you want to see. I don't know, I feel like I'm always open to suggestions. So then we did eat our lunch after all that swimming on the boat. We got pub subs, which were just the best thing to eat on a day like this. And then we actually also got this little ice cream. This came by, and it was like this like Italian ice boat that you could just get little Italian ice, so gelato, whatever you'd want to call it. So we had that as a little sweet treat, and we just blue water and a nice little boat ride back to the dock that we docked the boat at and launched from. So just taking some videos. Some of these houses are giant, like they're literal mansions. So it's fun to just, oh my god, look at all that wind in my hair. Look at the different boats and look at the different mansions and everything, because they're so big, and like celebrities live over here. Like we saw Tiger Woods' house, one of his houses, and just like so many different houses like celebrities own. So it's cool to see that. But we were just ending the day and I was like taking some selfies, taking some videos, and then we brought the boat back. But then we didn't have to do anything, so then I just took a shower because we were just gonna chill before dinner, their birthday dinner. So then we got ready and I wore this really cute dress and I was straightening my hair, so we felt like we had definitely like enough time, and it was a good like a planning, you know. So I wore these little shell earrings and this super cute like stamp dress. So that was really, really cute, and I enjoyed this outfit, and we got a bunch of cute pictures, and I felt like super pretty, especially just after a long day like that. Like sometimes I get so dry, so just like taking a nice long shower, washing my hair, finishing up, getting ready. I love when my freckles get like super pigmented. And then before dinner we were just hanging out with their family dog. Her name is Valentine. She kind of reminds me of Oreo a little bit. I honestly don't know her breed, but she kind of crazy, just like Oreo. So we were trying to give her some love, but I was also like, okay, but like I'm in my dress, so like I didn't want to go too crazy. And then we went to this super nice place for dinner. It was right along the water, right where we were just boating. We literally just boated right through there. So this place was right along, I guess, the inlet, and it had a really nice view of the lighthouse, and so tropical, so nice. So we took some pictures, and that was her twin sister. She's so cute. See, they're literally twins. It's crazy. So yeah, we were taking like family pictures, and we were getting ready for dinner. I had a really, really good salmon, and what else did I have? Mashed potatoes, and then we did the cake, and then we saw a wedding going on right next door, so that was cool. We were kind of like looking at the bride and the groom. And I'm going to a wedding soon, which I'm going to vlog as well. But this cake, we did the cake, and then we watched the sunset, and I didn't want to film like too much. Like, oh, we were dancing, we were having a really nice time. The sunset was as pretty as it will get over here, because it does set over there on the other coast. But this was a cute park. This was the park that we were at earlier on the other day, and as you can see, it's closing. Not a lot of people are out here, but we just wanted to go and kind of like spend more time with the mom and take some pictures, but just like digest after dinner. Like we didn't want to just like leave dinner and go home and call it a night. We were like, let's go take a little walk. And that's why I love Jupiter too, because like everything's like 5 minutes away, so like it's not like then you have to go and drive like 30 minutes here and 30 minutes there. Like it's literally just like you can stop by a bunch of places, and like I don't know, it's just really convenient. Plus it looks like this, like it's literally unreal. It's so beautiful, and I love the palm trees as well. So I was really windy. It was kind of chill, not chilly, but like cool. It wasn't too hot, because if you know, oh my god, Florida summers are brutal. They're so hot, humid, it's raining, but literally this weather is perfect. So I hope that we continue to luck out with this weather and have a nice summer. But yeah, we were just enjoying the sunset and the pretty clouds. But yeah, it was definitely windy for sure. And then this guy was like snorkeling, and we were like, okay, like he's so funny. He was like picking up trash, and he had a flashlight, so that was kind of nice, like to pick up litter and everything. But I was like, okay, it's getting dark, man, you gotta get out of the water. And then that was it for this night, and this was our last night. We just had one more day, and I feel like this definitely should have been not put here, but whatever. Sometimes vlogs, I piece together so many clips that they just kind of get lost and jumbled. But I know you don't care anything, you'd like to enjoy, so just enjoy this boat clip a little bit. And that was us. Oh, and I didn't even realize this must have just been like video amazing, but I was starting to research like what in the area could we do that's different, that's cool. So we got up really early. We just grabbed Starbucks because we needed a quick bite to eat, and then we saw this double rainbow and we were like, okay, today is gonna be a good day. Today is gonna be a really good day. The rainbow is telling us so. So we were going from Starbucks and we had a little bit of a drive. We had a little bit like an hour drive up the coast, and it was near Hutchinson Beach, Jensen Island, or Hutchinson Island, Jensen Beach, kind of almost to what's over there, like Vero, and almost to what's it called, Melbourne, Florida. So there's only a couple places that you can take horses on the beach, and that's exactly what we did. So we did a horseback riding tour. So we've never been over here before, so we wanted to check out the beach before, and we wanted to make sure we had enough time to, you know, get there on time and not feel rushed. And so that's what we did. We checked out the beach a little bit. So pretty, literally straight out of a postcard. This is what like a gorgeous beach looks like. And then look, there was literally nobody there, just my car and one other car. And there's the rainbow again, and then you can see some of the horses over there, and it's just crazy. It's just like not a lot of places allow horses on the beach, but it is like a thing. Like it's a Florida thing, it's North Carolina, like multiple places. I've just never done it ever in my life. I've never even been on a horse ever. So horses on the beach, oh my goodness, sign me up. So I was kind of nervous because again, I'd never been on a horse before, but this was so good. They were so trained, they were so good. Like we were in a line and they like knew when to walk, knew when to stop. Like the tour guide was so good. Like I felt so safe. They helped us with how to like, you know, control them, how to get on and off. Excuse me. So it was so much fun. Like I wouldn't recommend this enough, or I would literally recommend this. Sorry, I would go again. Like it was so much fun. There was only like 8 of us on this tour, and my horse's name was Chip. The horse's name was Friday. If you know, you know. But guys, look at how cute. I got the white one. I didn't even ask. I just got that one, and it was the best experience in my entire freaking life. And I've done a lot of stuff, and it was truly amazing. Like to be on this horse and to be on the beach. Like I felt like freaking Hannah Montana, like blue jeans, and like I just literally felt so cool, and like riding the horse felt so good. And like I almost wish that I had like done this before and like been into horseback riding, because like it was so cool. It was so pretty, like to see the horses on the beach like this. I would come back here, I would do it again. I will always like look for this excursion because like it is freaking amazing. It is so cool. I would recommend anybody to do it. It wasn't even that expensive. Like it literally was not even bad at all. And they told us like you can bring your phones, you could take pictures, and he said that other tour guides will like take your phone. So this one was like super chill. So let me know if you want a recommendation, because like guys, this was so freaking cool. But yeah, look at the footage. Like it's unreal. I love that dark brown horse, but I also love the white horse, and the horses were just so good. Like I wish I was a horse girl. Like the only thing that would have made it better is if we got to like go fast or like run with them or like go in the water or something, because we kind of just were in like a line. But like I felt super safe for being up there and being a little bit nervous about it. It was so good. We also did it early in the morning because I was scared about the weather and the heat, because at the end it definitely got super hot, and we put on sunscreen and we made sure to bring water, but it was really hot. So here's footage of me actually getting on the horse. So they have these like little steps that you step up on, and then they help you get up on it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'd never been on one. So I thought that was cool, but like, oh my goodness, it's so cool. And there was like, it was so intimate, like it was so freaking cool. So there's just so many clips of us, and it just felt super like, I don't know, just literally so amazing, and I loved it so much. So that was probably like our favorite thing of this trip, just because we have never done this before. It was different. We made effort and time to go and drive up and do it, and it was just so amazing. And I would literally do it again, like today or tomorrow. Like I want to go back so bad. It was so cool. you have to let me know, have you ever been on a horse? Have you ever done something like this? Because I have done a lot of different excursions. One time I went to the Bahamas and I swam with the pigs. If you know, you know. And this was better than that. Like, just being able to ride this beautiful, majestic, like historical being. Like, we kept thinking about like people used to get around on horses. Like, it's so funny. Like, I was like Bridgerton, oh my gosh, like cowgirl. It was so fun. But yeah, check out my Instagram for more pictures, because you know we took lots of pictures and content, because I love creating memories and I love like sharing my life with you guys. So I don't know why this is flipped. I kind of had my little like flop moment here. Honestly, I was just clipping together all these videos and you know it can get jumbled, but this was amazing. And the water was so blue too, and the weather was just perfect. Like, we had blue skies and blue water, and the horses were amazing. Everything just worked out so well, and that was it for my Jupiter trip. I loved Jupiter so much. We had